Back in the prison cell again.
The first day is tough, my friend, clear to accept. It gets no easier to me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survive for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, maar it ongeluk. It was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day.
I'm looking for a man called Set Roth.
I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need direct the uniform.
Verdammt!
Look for a prisoner over there, by your right, dressed in a Block 4 uniform. Say now, Miss Milo. I heard his wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms with you. But they need to distract the guards first.
Nice.
Think you need to distract the guards. They watching you close. Take your machine, the guards went crazy. Good trick if you want the guards off your back.
Achtung, Arbeiter! Aufgrund einer Maschinenfehlfunktion müssen wir kurzfristig Produktion unterbrechen, bis das Problem gelöst ist. Wir haben keine Pfeife, nicht wieder hier ist. Wird erschossen. Die haben uns rechts und links mitnehmen. Was für eine Lampe?
Verdammt. Milo, I know where they keep your wife.
What? Who are you?
I'm in the same block as her.
You sure? She's not dead. Oh God, she lives.
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
Okay. Hurry.
Na, wie sieht's aus? Können wir wieder anfahren? Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen unten ein paar Mechaniker. Ja, die kommen erst morgen wieder. Ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen. Warum denn nicht? Aufgemerkte Feinde! Die Fabrik ist für heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
I hope they find what they seek, my friend. My name is Bombate.
William J. Blaskowitz. Be safe out there.
Safe.
Rot das Tor gefahren.
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald. From east to west.
There's the warfare anger soon command of the warfare camp. Out a dark place where she wants to protect the great officers with her iron fists. Ooh.
No. I come from Nova.
See the knife. turn around and look down. This one will end your life.
You have seen my daughter?
Set Roth?
Look at this Shimshin. So much muscle and physique. What for combat?
You Set Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Setroth?
You should. Source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to This is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. Who will rescue him? And then, get your weg, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets of Das Yichud.
Oh, fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep. Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness? Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin. Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power.
Deal.
I've been working on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Das Yichud technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. For this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place, free everyone. I only miss one more part.
Name it.
That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the detonic battery at the service station at the command building. It's in a different block, Block 6. If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that there, at the guards barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Hey, you are a big man. I can see you still have some strength. I was a big guy like you. I would do something about the guard they call the Knife. He's inside the guard's barracks. Likes to drag prisoners in there. Tortures them. Seen the smoke rising from the chimneys afterwards. Not asking you to do anything, but the right thing.
Oh, God. Stench in here.
Dachtest wohl, du könntest dich in mein Haus schleichen, was? Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich. Da denkt man, man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Ich werde jede einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
Assassin. Yes. So they want silent. Oh, okay.
It's gotta be it. A control module for the security systems. Security systems disabled.
That's so 1960, just dying to get away from relaxing vacation. We're no further than the county's fine place resort. It makes it in peril. The resort was listed as the world's best vacation spot in the latest issue of Northern Child One's Listen. Maturing peril was ruthlessly wrought by the pure water blue sea, an area famous for its like travelers beaches.
Define set.
You did the right thing, didn't you? Sometimes it's hard to know what is right. But what you did was a good thing. This I know.
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than violence. The slightest adjustment of the chemicals destabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops. Security systems.
It's done.
Wow, Shimshin. What is your name, Igor?
Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz, yes, Blazkowicz. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonic battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done. L'chai, Igor.
What's that?
That's good luck.
Yeah, how close am I to that perk now? Ah, they count.
Here we are. Camp Command Building.
Okay, good.
Battery has to be in here somewhere.
Saboteur! Hier den
Don't want to do that yet.
Weitermachen, Herr Faust!
You have it!
Soll das? Leuchtet ein Befehl, verdammter Blecheimer!
You're crying. You will die like vermin. I will hunt you down. To the end of the earth I will fight. Your skin charred. Your fats rendered. Your kind exterminated. In the end I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
Take a seat, big man. Now we're free, everyone. Understand? We return to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
They're fast. Huh.
it! Protect them! It's the back of it! Other block! Take that vehicle! Wait for us! We will lead the way!
Oh well.
No one leaves my camp.
Hate to make compliments, but I might have underestimated the usefulness of your ape-like physique, Mr. Blazkowicz.
Doubt you should. Tell me, what is it?
Das Yichud is an ancient, mystical society. For millennia, we have operated with utmost secrecy up until right now.
What do? Do you pray?
No, Mamale, we don't pray. We invent things, Mamale. The technology developed at Das Yichud is centuries ahead of anything you've ever seen or imagined, and highly dangerous in the wrong hands. And the Nazis found our safekeeping. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge. But it wasn't our only safekeeper. We have hundreds of them hidden in the secret places of the world. Hundreds, some small and tentative like the ones the Nazis found. Others, great halls of knowledge stacked high, magnificent inventions, things that to you will seem like magic. Now, I can open for you the gates to such a place. Getting there will be a challenge.
What will it take?
Well, the safekeeper's hidden deep below the Atlantic Ocean. We will need a U-boat capable of great depths, that's all.
We cannot just walk up and steal a gosh darn Nazi U-boat. Can we?
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational. Can you do it?
I'm a Das Yichud engineer. I can do this in my sleep.
Good. We will need some additional features on it, too. I will prepare a specification for you. Blazkowicz, help him out, sir, if you'd be so kind.
Oh! Say it good, say it
be touching my baby girl without permission now, soldier man. You just stick to them guns and the Nazi killing.
What about you? Why don't you step up and join the fight?
What fight? Your fight. You took your orders from the man. The U.S. motherfucking government, man. What a trip. The war came and the man came calling. He sent my daddy to war and he did not return him. The bombs fell on our great cities and the man ran scared. Motherfucking gave up, you know? Huh. Nazis asked him to get down on his knees and the man was all too happy just to pucker up and start kissing Nazi ass like it was the most natural thing in the world, you know? I had to cross an ocean to get away from that place. They would have thrown me in the gas chamber just like they did all the others.
None of that has anything to do with me. That's not the America I fought for.
Really? I was little. My mother wanted to take me to the picture show, but we had to go in through the fucking colored entrance. I wanted a hot dog and a lemonade, but the sign says we don't serve Negroes in this establishment. You're a patriot. Blue-eyed, jarhead, motherfucking Nazi-killing patriot that you are. You're still a fucking puppet to the man. You're exactly the kind of guy they ordered in come lynching time. You don't get it, do you? Before all this, before the Germans, before the war, back home, man, you were the Nazis.
Be careful what you call me.
Violence. Language of the man. Can't you see? We're all just brothers and sisters now, aren't we? Hey, soldier man. You play?
Pretty little girl I chanced to meet and we danced by the light of Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of...
Open.
What is this?
In that moment, I glimpsed what a free mind can accomplish. What this world has turned its back on. I was on a ride no one else had taken, and in that moment, I was at the feet of a god.
We get high on drugs. That's the rule. Separately when they saw watch the game inside Cameron, but who's remember the US like during amazing research and studied strategic fields. He managed to hype up many years when the Nazis took control and to cut out with doing something off to do whatever counts.
Help Seth locate any part he might need, okay?
Someone's been studying up on helicopters.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. My dear Sebastian.
Next horse.
In the hangar. Bet he's tinkering with them helicopters. Seems to be an owner. So Wyatt's got the welder.
My lord. You found it. Thank you.
Yep.
He was imprisoned at Eisenwald for 3 months, but he managed to escape.
Really? From Eisenwald? I heard you go there, you never come back.
Shh, it's him.
What's up, Captain?
Looking for the welder. You seen it?
Oh, yeah. I was attempting to fix the broken railing over at the secret fountain entrance, and I dropped a welder in the water. I haven't gotten around to fishing it out yet. Maybe you could give it a shot?
Look by the secret fountain entrance, Captain. I dropped a welder in the water.
No problem.
Jay?
What?
I asked you to hand me the screwdriver. Just toss it over here.
Oh, right.
What are you doing?
I'm working on a riff, man.
In your head? Don't you need a guitar or something?
Inspiration strikes like lightning.
Sorry, pal. Don't mean to, derail your train of thought, but I need to get through that door.
Doc, please. What I think about, I'd rather not think about.
That bad, huh?
Jay would think that when Jay seen what I have, your mind would break like an egg. How come it has not? Well, maybe it has begun already and I just don't know it.
World changing. No matter who you are or what you're made of. Thing is, you and me, we just gotta ride the whirlwind. Make it through to the other side.
And kill all the Nazis?
And kill all the Nazis.
I would drink with you in celebration, Veneer, that time comes.
You're on.
Maybe it was on the streets of pushing the Nazi Jane Kakamama, the African covenant. I traveled north to fight them for 2 years of being successful counterattacks on being already put with cancer and prison force they were jammed.
Fenster geschaut und gesehen, wie ein paar schwarz gekleidete Männer mit den Nachbarn redeten. Frau weinte, das Neugeborene auf dem Arm. Dann bin ich wieder ins Bett. Ich konnte wegen des Lärms nebenan eine Weile nicht einschlafen. Am nächsten Morgen waren sie weg. Die ganze Familie. Einfach so.
Was hast du denn getan?
Keine Ahnung. Ich wüsste nicht was.
Wir dürfen nicht auffallen. Nur eine verdorbene Frucht und der ganze Korb ist hinüber.
So, attachment flying off in this weapon because the fashion way it looks like. What they don't know? They ain't trying to down.
Vor einer Woche war alles noch ruhig. Was ist nur los? Warum tun unsere Führer nichts gegen diese Terroristen? Es heißt verdammt viele Soldaten in den Straßen unterwegs, nicht wahr? Ja, man sollte annehmen, dass sie die nötigen Kräfte haben, um dieses Ungeziefer auszurotten. Sie verstecken sich bestimmt irgendwo in den Bergen, vielleicht in den Alpen. Man hört ja so manches auf den Straßen. Ja, vielleicht.
Oh, I don't like this a lot, am I? Huh.
Herr Offizier, Herr Offizier!
Ja, gnädige Frau?
Ich würde gerne jemanden melden.
Und wen?
Nachbarin, ihr Sohn verhält sich irgendwie seltsam. Ich habe ihn durchs Fenster beobachtet. Er hat den Lippenstift seiner Mutter ausprobiert.
Gnädige Frau, ich kann solche Dinge nicht entscheiden. Wenden Sie sich bitte an das Bürgerinformationsbüro, ja? Wissen Sie, wo es ist? Die Straße unter links, ein blaues Haus. Sie können es nicht verfehlen. Dort können Sie das melden. Einen schönen Tag noch.
Na gut. Vielen Dank, Herr Offizier.
The movement of Carl and Grant singing up, holding hands. Christ rolls, bringing this one host to one for a peak. Heck on the chicken, date to cinema. Don't worry, they be home back there soon, so will you bubble boats. Birds.
For a lousy welder.
Pretty much same thing except for a weather. The weather's probably in one rooms.
You still got it, old man. Well, that seems to be in order.
Captain Blazkowicz, thank you. Thank you for leading me back to my wife. I had lost her. I have lost so many.
Doesn't matter.
If we're going to steal a Nazi U-boat, I need Set to repair that thing on the table. Help him.
Yeah, there it is. To Bobby. Saturday night, the bombs had barely stopped falling and I sit down to light the fire. On the roof of a building with a 75 years out, I sit at the fire station, taking a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette. Until the gun comes ringing in my ear and the whistling sound the bombs make as they fall from the sky. From here I see across London. Even in its regular state, it's still so wholly beautiful, isn't it? Cold and rough and grimy. My home and my heart. Thank you for writers, my love. I can't begin to tell you how much they mean to me. Man, let's just reply and not cause you worries. The reason for this is, it may sound strange, but I don't want to write untruthfully to you. I am afraid I might upset you with my words, The truth is better than nothing at all. Will you agree? So this is the truth. But in this burning, smoke plumes rise from the sea. Pillars of the earth keep even the sky from crashing down. The whole night by my bedside, but without thinking each day has been a renewed struggle to hang on to every feather hope one can find. I can even go on in the face of such malicious determination. That's senseless killing. I don't know, but I'm thankful that they do. I'm still calling school, I can feel smoke in my lungs. There's a balloon I push like devours to manage the occasions of working Volkertine bands and such, but things have changed. Now I was in camp down here in East London, the Catholic school. Do you know it? The school took a terrible hit during the recent bomb raid. We were there trying to put out the fire. Railway chases, the ferry gates of hell open up. I was alone in the firehouse together when 62 I saw children showing out the ruins covered in blood and ashes. That front I heard tiny quiet voices crying out from inside the burning school. My private colleagues, Brittany, lay to save a little girl on the second floor, but she never came out. She was such a sweet little girl. In the last night we watched 3 of our fellow firefighters, all good friends of mine, who I goes home, as do must. And one in the neighborhood goes down to my right. William Kentucky has turned into a bar. People come here to rejuvenate themselves with drinking and singing. It's quite strange to see Viking as nothing has happened while bombs are flying around us. No wonder it's for you, isn't it? I found during the road on again. We're together on the playground fighting. We used to go during the summer, do you remember? I was kneeling down beside him by the edge of here and we looked out to sea and you were standing behind me and it was so blue, Bobby, so blue. It was like sparkling sapphire and calm and no one spoke a word about the war. I held a palm of my hand against the shining cheek, using stone sugar and laughed when he sprayed water from the beach water to his face. I wake up and could feel the soft skin of his cheek against my palm. I had a phantom sensation. I cried for a long time by. There's not a day I go to fly that I don't think about him. When you come home, when it's all over, we're all together again. We're out the country then, like we always seemed we would. And if we're apart now, we can make it together now, together somehow. I truly believe that. I must go. I heard the silence. I thought it's right on the way out. I promised to sing more. Just once Bobby came home to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, Isha Koach, Shimshon, Isha Koach. That's all I need. Or actually, would you deliver this note to Anya? She will need the frequency of the transponder to track the thing.
Like I'm the goddamn errand boy.
William. Do you have a moment?
Hast du Platzgewitz gesehen? Schon wieder mit dieser Unsinn. Mein Gott, was ist nur los mit diesen Leuten?
I want this. With you. Like this. Always.
It will happen, William. Believe it.
Finish up, get dirty laundry. We're leaving.
But not today.
Listen to my voice, Blazkowicz. Where you are now, inside sewage tunnels, the intestinal tracts of the city, and deeper below, the Berlin catacombs, the West complex, the most secure site in all Berlin, the central munition stockpile of the Nazi regime, the things we could do with those weapons. Riot. We revolt. This access route is waterlogged, impenetrable to outsiders. There's only one way to breach across the perimeter. It's a tunnel glider. The Nazis use them for maintenance down there. We've been trying for years to bring it up to working order. This is the first phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. Use the tunnel glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz. These are deep waters. William, can you hear me? You have to make your way all the way through the sewer tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through.
Sewers. Well, sewer tunnels we need for when happen. We got them for years. Because you exactly use it to gain access to different parts of the city. There's a lot of stuff.
You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid, and the red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
You are right underneath the Eisenwald prison now. Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewer system with some valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far. Some areas might be too narrow for the tunnel glider. You may have to swim.
13 years old. From the pond by the stables. Came up covered in leeches. Crazy, filthy leeches.
William, I have something I want to tell you. I've been reading this diary my grandmother gave me. It's my cousin Ramona's diary. She used to work with us at the asylum. She's dead now, but she had many secrets inside of her, and there was no one she could trust to keep them. So she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you find the time, you can listen.
It's in Polish, but I'll translate.
Ramona writes, May 11th, 1940. I've only been back home for 3 days, and now the Nazis have arrived in town. They killed Jakub Brozek. He was shot in the head. His horse was blocking the road. He taught me how to French kiss. I'm going to do something about this situation.
The section you are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time, but some machinery might still be manually operable.
Looking down tight, seems like this Wi-Fi function is not unusual in this parts of Berlin sewers. Ah!
regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
Bomb raid on Berlin, March 17, 1940. A RAF bomb raid damaged multiple military quarters in central Berlin last night. The raid caused wildfires with some witnesses grabbing a sea of flames engulfing some of the houses. Many reports indicate that dozens of civilians have been killed and scores have been more badly injured. Some people have also reported as missing and are seeking shelter from bombs.
May 12, 1940. The Nazis have taken over the police station. They're asking local people to volunteer for service. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to find a way to kill them. Look for some mechanism to fill the basin with water. It will have to be all the way to the top for you to swim across.
Going to send the armored guys will kill.
Well done, William. This is as far as the tunnel glider will take you. Through the last section, you will have to swim. The catacombs are close.
Swam many water in my days, and as cold as this.
May 18th, 1940. Daytime, I care for the sick working at the asylum. On the evenings, I go to town to prepare supper for the Nazis at the police station. They seem to trust me. I think I can lure one of them away. If I can get a Nazi alone, I think I can kill him. I have never killed anyone. I don't know how to fight or fire a weapon. I will have to be smart about it. I miss the university. Perhaps what I'm about to do will be a learning experience.
Age 11. Swam across Forney Lake on a bed over 10 soldiers. It wasn't as dark as this.
June 25, 1940. The Nazi appears to have a very high opinion of his mother. I learned this as he was bleeding to death at the end of my knife in the outhouse next to the bakery. Mutti, Mutti, he whimpered. My hands were shaking. Nearly dropped my knife. I had told him I would kiss him, and he let me lead him outside into the night.
When I get done, I'm happy.
November 29th, 1940. The Nazi appears to love his sausage. I learned this as he kept on eating his supper, even though the cyanide must have ruined the flavor. His eyes rolled back, all white, yet he kept chewing. The cyanide I stole from my mother's cabinet. At times, I am struck with pangs of remorse. But then, I think of Jakub Brozek.
Age 19. Dove down the well to salvage Father's watch. But it wasn't as deep as this.
Ramona writes, May 2nd, 1941. The Nazi appears to become sleepy after climaxing. I learned this as his little soldiers were leaking out of me onto his sheets, and his face turned blue. From the rope I applied to his neck in his slumber. Tomorrow is my 18th birthday.
Damn.
William, directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator that can take you right into the weapons depot. Excellent, Captain Blazkowicz. You are now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. In these munition stocks there is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms they can use to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train. Locate the train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details on the ground.
Castle unit. So much fun.
May 29th, 1941. The Nazi appears to have been brought up lazy. I've learned this when I outran 3 of them carrying a crate of grenades. I think I'm pregnant. I wish I knew how to use a gun. ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there. ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Okay, well, I'll just get to work.
I have a friendly face. Delivers to the naval yard. Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja. They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe. You will hide in the torpedo. Horst will slip it back into main supply. And you will wake up on a U-boat for breakfast time. Once we have a U-boat, we take it to Set's secret safekeep, yeah? Any sailors, get in the way. Bang bang soda pop.
Air holes.
Okay, career Johnny. Get in the torpedo. Once you board the U-boat, patch this thing into the communication room and raise the antenna buoy. We need radio contact.
The dark dreams seem to fade. Too far out of reach. For now, I just miss the light.
Wie in drei Teufels Namen ist der an Bord gekommen? Fordere Verstärkung an! Verstanden,
An alle Besatzungsmitglieder. Hier spricht Kapitän Kühn. Ja, wir haben einen dritten Passagier an Bord. Er wurde zuletzt im Torpedoraum gesichtet. Bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um das Problem.
Ramona writes, July 6, 1941. The Nazi appears to be overly devoted to his police station. I learned this while tossing grenades into the building. 7 grenades went in, but not a single Nazi came out. Does killing Nazis make me a murderer? Don't know. Don't think so. I'm not a soldier, but this is what soldiers do. And I have to steel myself from emotion, like a soldier does. August 9th, 1941. The Nazi appears to be highly gullible. I learned this as I pretended I was drowning and he dove in to save me, body armor and all. I had only to apply the gentlest of pressures to push him down until he stopped struggling. I am pregnant. It's not showing, but I think mother suspects. I've decided to find an apartment for myself.
Damn. Ugh. Oh. There we go.
August 30th, 1941. I have my own apartment 2 floors above the bakery. I can't have this Nazi baby inside me anymore. It has to come out. I took some pills from my mother's cabinet. They did not work. All they did was make me sick.
Achtung! Ab sofort melden sich alle wichtigen Besatzungsmitglieder auf der Brücke. Kontaminierungskorps, bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um den Eindringling.
Ramona writes, September 3rd, 1941. The Nazi appears to be a reckless driver. I learned this after I cut his brake line and his car went over a cliff as he drove down the mountain. I didn't see it happen, but there was a picture in the paper. I had a friend at the university who successfully terminated her pregnancy through consumption of pennyroyal oils. I have written her for instructions.
Ihr bleibt komplett abgeriegelt, bis die Lage geklärt ist. Das ist ein Befehl!
Okay, that's how to know it's gonna be definitely I don't hit a guy first.
Was macht ihr denn nur? Ihr seid alles Kabelitze!
Klaus's radio thingamajig. See if my people are on the airwaves.
Versus an invention from one to secret supposedly the Nazis were to harness the power nuclear energy. At first they used this knowledge to create the atom bomb which destroyed New York. Then they started using the artificial advances to create nuclear power U-boats.
Ah, the antenna buoys. Buoy. Buoy. Silly word.
What's in the bag? Bag's in the river.
Way to go, Captain! We are airborne. Please keep the channel open so we can home in on your signal. Hey, Captain! You've hijacked the Eva's Hammer, the mightiest U-boat in the whole gosh darn Nazi fleet. Best of all, I'll tell you what, there is a nuclear cannon on this vessel. A darn nuclear cannon! Had integrity, this guy. The U-boat captain paraded to his death rather than surrender his vessel. Took the decryption keys to the nuclear cannon with him.
It won't fire?
Normal shells, yes, but not the nuclear warheads. Why don't you talk to us, Captain U-boat? Why so dead? With those keys, we could just sail right up to Dead's Head, obliterate the whole compound, end them once and for all.
So, let's get decryption keys.
Here's the problem. There are no actual nuclear decryption keys on planet Earth. They're stored at the Nazi lunar base. U-boat captains must learn them by heart. The lunar base is as secure a facility as the Nazis have. It's where they do all their top secret research these days.
I'll go to the moon. Never been.
Caroline and I, you're putting together a plan back at HQ.
Engelach, we are here.
My father taught me this rhyme as a child. Now many other songs for different places. Whoa, something's moving. You should move out of the way. Move. Oh, wow.
Can you feel the earth rumbling?
This entryway hasn't been used for centuries. Step inside. Very good. How do you kindle say? Let's get the show on the road.
I tell you, I have waited for this moment. There was many among us who wanted to even the balance of the war. But things happened fast. Our gatekeepers were murdered and some were exiled. Some succeeded. Yeah, we had begun to transfer much knowledge to the governments who fought the Nazis, and there was hope. For the time, there was hope, till the Nazis dropped the atom bombs. Well, there was no hope then. I remember when the Das Jugend would gather in places like this, it was brimming with life, and the channels of nature was open. But now, I think we may be the last to visit. Here we are.
But let me see. Warning. Blah, 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 blah. Bobby Meister, just step inside. What did you say? There's a transition chamber. The main hall. Did you say warning something?
Yeah, warning, the instructions are old and faded. Let's go.
This we use to get to the main hall. I don't recognize these symbols. How do you want to play this, Captain? You go next and I follow, yeah?
This was fun. Nice U-boats were made to stand to a high water pressure. As the water entertainment will last for several hours.
St. Sophie is a very, very good place. Powerful, huh? That's magnetic research. That's...
Nate. Oh, wow.
Huh?
Is this real?
Oh, yes.
What is that?
This is the secret vault out there. Now, first, we need to activate the magnetic fields and create an entryway. This machine here, it controls the electromagnetic field. Yes. Okay, are you ready, Ingele? 1, 2, 3, go! Here's something. Hold this piece for me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mr. Blazkowicz, show me your laser weapon, please.
There.
This is das Yichud prism to make your laser beam attuned to the proper frequency. And you should be able to charge the magnetic coils. You see them? It's up there. I will work to get this thing going.
How is this possible?
This is an ancient place. One of many. The Das Yichud, it built places like this before mankind knew of the compass, you know? When you have clarity of purpose, when you have people to share your cause, anything is possible. You understand me?
Mr. Blazkowicz, hit the coils with your laser!
September 13th, 1941. A letter arrived from London today. I have procured a vial of pennyroyal oil. I have stolen some antibiotics from Mother. I won't be coming to work tomorrow.
And now we ascend. Take us up, Shimshin.
September 14th, 1941. Pain unbearable. Won't stop bleeding.
Have been taken from outside Wolfenstein to threat on a war station team on. We will welcome technology of us into the rest of humanity.
No, Yingale. Seth is not a genius. Gentlemen, this is it. Go ahead, look around. Anything that is useful to you, you may take. Just remember, you are in a sacred space. Wait, what?
You made it. We're inside the fence.
Roger. I'm sufficiently impressed.
Got one. Roundabout dead. Oh, nice.
Hey, Blastwood, bring that odd-looking orb thing you found and put it right in this slot.
Come in. Come in.
I read you, Caroline.
We have a lead on those decryption keys for the nuclear cannon. Anya?
It's a troop transport train recalled from the African front. On board is the chief research scientist for Death's Head's latest generation super soldaten program. He's leaving for the Nazi lunar base tonight to oversee the launch of the new super soldaten.
We intercept the troop transport train, locate the chief research scientist, steal his identity, and use it to permit Blazkowicz to take his seat on the lunar shuttle. Once at the lunar base, you need to find the nuclear decryption keys and bring them back to Earth.
Hey, when you say intercept the high-speed Nazi troop transport train, how do we do that?
Best side will be the Gibraltar Bridge.
Geez, and how do we stop the train?
Set. Any ideas?
We can use this one. This is very, very powerful. Where in English you couldn't call it, I mean, how's it? Spindly torque. You drop this in front of the train, this will stop anything.
Excellent. Leave right away. That third train is en route.
Wow. You may want this for yourself, Captain Blazkowicz, but I'm planning on keeping it.
You give that to Caroline.
Nazis built this bridge 3 years ago. Straight shot to the African front. They're just devouring Africa like they did everywhere else.
The train should be arriving at the bridge any moment now.
It's go time, Cap. Ready up. Here comes the train! Captain!
What did I just do?
We just killed the bridge, sir! We just killed the bridge with the big magic venom off! Oh, God! Caroline! We just stopped the train. I'm about to drop off the captain. He is locked and loaded, good to go.
Roger that. Keep up the good work.
See that dangling railway wagon hanging over the edge there, marked number 6? London Nautica symbols on it. Death's Head's chief research scientist should be inside. I'll drop you all up ahead because I see a safe spot. Get through all that wreckage on the bridge and reach the Nautica wagon. All right, Captain. You can jump out now. Doing good, Cap. I'll keep scouting for a place to drop you off close to the Nautica railway wagon. I don't think I'll find one. Too much debris and ticked off Nazis. Keep doing your thing on foot.
William, in accordance with protocol, Death's Head's chief research scientist will be wearing an all-white uniform. Ramona writes, September 20th, 1941. Still alive. The Nazi baby is gone. After the weekend, I go back to work. I have patients to tend to. I have Nazis to kill.
Blazkowicz, find the Nazi with the white uniform and steal his identification papers. That's your ticket to the lunar base. He will be in one of the train cars there.
After we'll tell you right down 100% says war. Number 13 says he's take who name whatever. But I'm gonna tell you right in North Africa dropped by 100% since the war ended. They say that it changed the regimes and regime and the introduction of recent decent German values had to extensively to this fundamental change. Southern Africa retains a product was flying ground for terrorists and atheists. Hello, friend. Dogs.
Can't see the nautical wagon from your position, yeah, Cap? Or you can try navigating in the direction of the spindly torque. It's roughly the same direction, and you can see that thing from everywhere if you look up.
I remember 13th, 1960. You might have seen the green server models from flying overhead, but who knows what they are? We are testing technology which could be used to transform your planets into places where Germans could live in the future. Said future space engineer Voss when we caught up with him for an interview. Voss, who has been living for the past half a year, and has described the Recovery Research Project as a potential game changer for the future of our race. So it can be transformed into Rose Garden of Eden, whatnot, Mars, or Venus. Possibilities could be maybe even endless, commented the space engineer with a humble smile.
January 5th, 1942. The Nazi appears to have poor reaction time. I learned this as I ran him over at the red light. I don't know what came over me. It was the middle of the day and people were looking. I drove away as fast as I could. I have to reduce the rate of my attacks or they will catch me. July 9th, 1943. The Nazi appears to be made of bacon. I learned this as 9 of them burned alive inside a late-night establishment. A lot can be accomplished with padlocks and gasoline. Father could smell the gasoline on my coat. I lied to him. He mustn't know what I have done. He's too sensitive.
He was jailed down jail in Britain. Casablanca, November 13, 1968, you diamond drilling tool using laser technology promises to increase the speed and accuracy of diamond mining. The diamonds from Africa has been one of the most popular precious stones, and its operations are ending. Last year, a dozen new jewelry shops opened up just in Berlin, thanks to the prosperity of the German people since now they have with us seriously for the war. Luxury goods such as diamonds have become very popular. Diamonds are such beautiful and perfect samples of what Mother Nature can produce for us, said Rudolf Botch, the owner of Berlin's oldest jewelry shop. Lately, however, he's been unable to keep up with the diamond demand. But don't worry, he says the African diamond mining project Jeremy Bender, it was another job just like oil. The earth has the infinite supply of this stuff.
Inside, Death's chief research scientist, bound. Well, I'm coming for you. Nazi fucking spaceman.
July 4th, 1944. The Nazi is a hopeless romantic. I learned this while smashing his skull using the hammer I had hid behind my back as he knelt to pick up my fallen glove. If I was a boy, Father would have taught me how to handle a rifle. But instead I was trained to nurse the afflicted, dig dirt for relics, and write papers. I wish I knew a soldier. He could teach me how not to feel remorse. He would understand me.
Upgrade! Targeting scope. What the fuck? Oh.
From here, those Nazis all look like ants on an anthill, and you're like this stick poking.
Oh, how many people died at the kill still? Thank you.
Yeah, hey, I found a spot where I can drop you off, closer to the nautical wagon. Proceed down through the checkpoint interior and meet me outside on the walkway underneath the bridge.
Oh.
September 23rd, 1946. A man came in today. Horrible head trauma. He has scars all over him. He won't speak. No one knows where he's from. I think he's a soldier, but not a Nazi. I wish he could talk to me. He has a strength about him.
Oh. Oh well.
You know, sir, I was a kid. The man I looked up to most was my wrestling coach, Coach Anderson. You remind me of him. All these years keeping the resistance going with Caroline. A lot of times I ask myself, what would Captain Blazkowicz do? What would Captain Blazkowicz do? Still do. All right, I'll drop you off here.
Oh my god.
Jetzt hab ich dich gesagt! Ich lande jetzt da!
Stupid. Oh my god.
Keine Munition! Muss nachladen! Ja!
Wait, what? Wait, what? Destroyed by Joe's destroyed see the special on the moon base 1, officially served as assistant chief sister at the Bucky Close compound.
Got the papers. Now what?
We need to move fast. The lunar shuttle leaves tonight from the London Nautica.
You will need your equipment up there, but you need to check it as luggage. Not allowed in the passenger cabin. You need to keep a low profile. You may need a shave and a haircut. You certainly need some sleep. Sie wird Ihre Gepäckstücke. Wie ließen Sie Ihr Ziel auskommen? Lehnen Sie sie zurück und bereiten Sie sich auf den Start vor. 3, 2, 1. You'll need to recover your equipment from the luggage area once you've arrived at the lunar base. Finally, you need to find those nuclear decryption keys.
I have video consider right here. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you join the videos and stream, please like and subscribe. See you next one.